fact, we've got several people, and we have them broken down by their years of service, and we're further going to add a piece of mystery to this by doing the police officers separately. So I'm going to begin with the police officers, and let me call you up and have you come up here and join me. So the first one is Calvin Barrett, who has 5 years of service. Calvin. And then next is going to be Dennis Johnson, who has 15 years of service. Dennis. And then Brian Waldron, Walder, 15 years of service, Brian. And then Jack Wilkinson, also with, well, now with 20 years of service, and then also with 20 years of service, and not here this evening, is Gary Nichols. So the challenge for me is that these are all grouped together by time. So I've got to figure yours out, although the two people, let's see how this goes. This will be a challenge. You'll see how effective the mayor is with this, which right now isn't looking very good. There's Brian. What we need, Aaron, you and I needed to coordinate this ahead of time, didn't we? So I need Dennis. Let's find Dennis in here. Dennis, I see you there, but I've got to find the sheet of paper. Let's see. There's Tom Culbertson, but Tom's not here. And then after this, we'll see. There's Dennis, and there's Gary, but Gary's not here. And there's Jack. All right, there. Let's see how many officers I have and how many sheets of paper. So there's Calvin, there's Dennis, there's Brian, and there's Jack. Okay. So, and Chief, are you with us?
I don't think I have anything in your.
So let's give you a service award, and we'll have this. So let me read one of the service awards, and each will be the same, but with a different year of service. So let's start. Let's do Calvin. Calvin, I see a lot. We've done a ride-along. I see him at the Prairie Athletic Club. I see him around town. The second shift officers I see more of because they're working at the times that I'm around town. So Calvin's date of hire was September 19th, 2011, in recognition and appreciation of 5 years of dedicated service to the city of Sun Prairie, and with gratitude from the community, the mayor, and the city council, I present you, Calvin, with this certificate and your employee service award. Thank you, Calvin. Now I'm going to ask you to I'm going to do the other 3 officers, and then I'm going to ask them to go up and shake hands with the city council. City council are the people in this government that have all the authority. So they're the ones you want to be interacting with. So it's important to do this. So Dennis, you have 15 years of service. And it says, Dennis helped me out earlier this year. I had not renewed the plates on my car. And you remember when they were working on the streets and there was no parking in front of City Hall? It was restricted to just the police. Well, I had the audacity one day to come in thinking I was going to be here for 15 minutes, and I parked my car. Dennis immediately ran the plates, and I had expired. Unfortunately, he tracked me down. It was very embarrassing, but I appreciated it because if you had not told me, we had no idea. So, who knows what you saved us, although there was a penalty for being late. So, but we were happy to pay it when we came up. My wife was there. So Dennis was hired on July 20th, 2011. Your certificate says the same thing that Calvin does. So 15 years of service, that is remarkable. And actually I meant to say that, and with all of this I failed to do so. But what I always say when we're doing service awards, we have employees up here and we're recognizing you. It's important that we remember you have chosen to work for the city this many years. You have other employment opportunities. You could have worked other places. And it is for our benefit, or we benefit by your willingness to serve us for these years. And we appreciate that. And Brian, you also have 15 years of service. Let's see what date you started. Do you remember?
November.
Yeah, November 12, 2001. Good. Well, thank you, Brian. It's good to have you here. And then I'm going to do Jack. And Jack, of course, has been here longer. For all of you know, Jack was here when you came.
He was.
Yeah, he was. So what year did you start, Jack?
Oh, it's been 20 years ago.
You thought of a career in politics? It's the sort of answer we came up with. October 2nd,
October 2nd.
1996. Isn't that something? So, and Jack is the school liaison officer, and he has been for a long time. Thank you, Jack, for being here. Thank you, all of you, for your years of service. Chief, do you want to give them their pin, or have we done that?
Please, no.
And then after that, I'm going to ask them to go up and shake hands with the city council members.
No, I'm out of order here now.
Well, good. This will give me a chance to regroup.
Our names are on it.
Good. Yes, thank you. Well, thank you, gentlemen. And I would like to shake hands with you and now have you proceed up here. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for coming in. And Harry Nichols also had 20 years of service. And let's see what date Harry Nichols from the police department started in the city. Harry Nichols started October 1st. He started the day before Jack.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you, gentlemen. Now we are going to proceed on. Well, actually, we have just two more people that I believe are here, and we'll have to double check that. Lynn Montague. Lynn, would you come up here? You want to bring your son up with you? That'd be great. And Aaron Linsmeyer. Aaron. Both have 10 years of service. So let's.
He wouldn't want to be noticed.
So let's come up here. So Lynn has been with the library for 10 years. So Lynn Montague's date of hire was July 12, 2006. And in recognition of and appreciation of 10 years of dedicated service to the city of Sun Prairie, with gratitude from the city, the mayor, and the city council. Here is a certificate. Lynn is the youth services librarian, or is that the right title or correct? Head of youth services. So if you go into the library, you go back in that fun area where the animals are, and you walk through the tree and all of that, that's Lynn's domain. And she had a very effective program with the summer readers. If you see around town, I still see those signs, Lynn, around town. People won't give them up, will they?
Well, I don't want to leave mom.
Oh, I
That's for their
thought,
privacy.
I guess you told me that.
Library
one
if
time.
lives here, that's theirs.
All right, so now I'm going to ask Lynn to stay here, and Aaron, if you would come up here. And Aaron also has 10 years of service. What date was your date of hire? Do you remember? Ah, wrong. July 31st. So almost. So Erin is the assistant city clerk, and she is headed into a very busy time of her year. as we come into this November election. 46 days, I think I saw this evening, 46 days until that November election. And we're going to be talking about that this evening. So Ben, here I should have handed this to you. Aaron, I'm going to hand this to you. I would like to shake hands with you. Thank you for your years of service. As I said to the officers, you could have worked elsewhere, but you've chosen to stay here in the city. And we get the benefit of your service. Thank you for doing that. And then if you would shake hands. And this young man's name?
What's your name?
Hi, Lucas. Thank you for coming. And if you would go up and shake hands with the city council members. For you, Aaron, that's no Lucas. You're with us all the time.
Okay, hand. Raise your right hand.
And now I have 5